Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see, that's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
You've finally found the home of your dreams. Now what? You need a home mortgage from a lender that can help you make homeownership more affordable with the speed and service you deserve.
You need Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Whether you're a new home buyer or refinancing your current mortgage, you can trust Fairway to provide you with everything you need.
At Fairway, we understand you want it right and you want it fast, and we'll guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Be in the home of your dreams faster with Fairway.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3 4 1 2. That's good. Welcome to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School for tonight's Wisconsin Valley Conference volleyball action between the visiting SPASH Panthers and the home Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. Good evening, everyone. I'm Steve Maves here at high above Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School. Starting lineups are brought to you by V&H Automotive, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. You can also browse hundreds of vehicles at vnhautos.com. As the starting lineups are about to be announced, the SPASH Panthers coming in at 13-4 overall, head coached by Molly Williams. And the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders, head coached by Val Ton, coming in at 2-8, 0-2 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. As Hillary McLaughlin, the junior, number 1. Taylor Hamersky, where's number 2? She is the outside hitter. Number 3, Mariah Needfelt, a senior heavy team. Maddie Dawkin, a senior for Stevens Point. Maggie Larink, the libero for SPASH. Olivia Stroik. And 13, Amara Matai for the SPASH Panthers. As those are your starting lineups for the SPASH Panthers. And now the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. Kylie Ellis, a sophomore for Lincoln. Number 4, Haley Wagner, the libero. Number 6, Number 9, Rhea Bren. Number 10, Taylor Cashman. Number 11, Morgan Elliott. Number 15, Taylor Mansell. And number 17, Azalea Clendenning, the 6'1 junior. So a couple of 6-footers for Valton. And they will be going up against the SPASH Panthers as we get underway in just a moment. The starting lineups once again brought to you by V&H Automotive, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. V&H is a short drive from anywhere. You can also browse hundreds of vehicles at vnhautos.com. Beautiful Thursday night, hot and humid outside, cool and comfortable inside here at Lincoln High School. As again, the SPASH Panthers and the Lincoln Red Raiders. Got started a little late here tonight as the third set of the JV game between SPASH and Rapids went to 25. SPASH taking all 3 of the JV matches, trying to make it a clean sweep of 4 in a row for SPASH and Wisconsin Rapids. And Rapids will begin things here. Just waiting to get the okay from the chair, as Kylie Ellis will lead things off here for Wisconsin Rapids, going near to far. And we are about to get underway. Got the okay, and we are underway here at Lincoln High School. Wagner hits it back row, taken up and middle, hit, and down to kill early for McLaughlin, and it's 1-0 SPASH Panthers. Back to serve, Miranda Rusin, number 14. And a jump serve will be taken by the libero Wagner. Up, right hand, and it will go far from Morgan Elliott, and it's 2-0 early, Stevens Point. Trying to get the scoreboard figured out on the score table on the far side in between the benches. It says 1-1, should be 2-0. And Coach Williams is asking about it. They're not going to get the okay yet, and they did. The whistle blown, but the score still says 1-1. And Rusin with the serve, set up, and has to be hit over by Ellis on the third hit. Weak hit on the right hand, going to be blocked at the net. And it's going to be a double hit, and Rapids will get their first points of the evening. Again, it now says 2-1. SPASH should have 2. Rapids should have 1. They got to have the scoreboard flipped around. And back to serve will be Molly Frizzell. We'll talk about her dad in between sets, as big honors over there for John Frizzell, being recognized for his duties as an athletic director. Very much appreciated, I know, as again, still a lot of confusion, but it should be 2-1 SPASH. A lot of confusion as we have only played 3 points. Valentine will take as many points as she can take, and now it says 2-2. And again, it should be 2-1. Rapids started with the serve, and Coach Williams is trying to get an explanation. Still long pause as John Frizzell comes over to talk to the scores table. And now we got it. Round of applause from the SPASH faithful. And we are underway as the SPASH JVs with a loud cheer taken there by Larkin. Right hand over the top. Perfect placement, but out. And a good call there, and we're all knotted at 2. Molly Frizzell back to serve again, the 5'5" senior. And Frizzell with the right hand. Over the top it goes, dug out near side by Doken. Right hand over the top, and dug out there again by Wagner. Sets up as Ellis. Over the top it goes by Elliott. Right hand, down and out again. And Rapids has an early lead. Molly Frizzell getting the job done from the serve spot. Right hand serve over the top. And going to be dug out on the far side. Sets it up. Right hand attack, and down. There's a kill for Andrea Zwicker. And we're all knotted at 3 again. Again, both these teams will be back competing on Saturday in the Wisconsin Valley Invitational, Wisconsin Valley Conference meet. Right hand, and what a save there by Doken. Right hand over the top, it goes by Larkin. Sets it up. Clendenning left hand, and into the net it goes. And it's 4-3 in favor of SPASH. Right hand over the top, it goes by Doken. Set up, has to go over. Right hand it does by Bronin. Tips it over and unable to. And we're all knotted again at 4. Wisconsin Rapids football team will be back in action tomorrow at home against DC Everest, I believe. They need just 2 more wins to punch a ticket to the playoffs. Right over it goes. Set up there for Ellis. Clendenning left hand and out. Hit one into the net and hit one way out of bounds. Does Azalea Clendenning, and SPASH with a 5-4 lead. Hillary McLaughlin with the right hand serve, and an ace for McLaughlin. Right in front of the diving Frizzell. And it's 6-4. A perfect serve the last time. Over the top it goes. Frizzell digs it out. And another ace for Hillary McLaughlin. 2 in a row. And it's 7-4. 7-4 Spash. McLaughlin again, right hand just over the top of the tape. Sets it up, does Ellis. Far side, right hand, gets it tipped at the net. And has to set it up. A hit on the third ball. Partially tipped at the net, and another kill for Andrea Zwicker, and it's 8-4. McLaughlin, 4th in a row, and over the top of the tape it goes. Spash is going to use the nice setup. Right hand, kill, down and point. And it's 9-4 Stevens Point. McLaughlin looking for another one here. Over the top, dug out by Frizzell. Into the chest, and she's going to have to hit it over. Does Ellis on the third ball. McLaughlin sets it up. Into the net and tipped at the net by Clendenning. Over the top it has to go from Wagner. Sets it up again, far side, and out. Just out for Zwicker. And the serving for McLaughlin ends as 9-5. Lydia Hughes into the game for the first time, back to serve. And the right hand goes over and dug out there by Lernken. And right hand from the back row, and a kill there for Maddie Doken. And it's 10-5. Natalie Yankee also into the game for the first time for the Red Raiders. Right hand, and over the top of the net it goes from Hammerski. The attack, dug out nicely. Back row, Larkin. Dug out by Hughes. Wagner sets it up. Right hand, and blocked at the net. Aria Fisher tried for the kill and nicely blocked at the net, and it's 11-5 Stevens Point. Taylor Hammerski back to serve again. Right hand, right over the top of the tape. Hughes sets it up for Fisher. Dug out on the back row by Doken. Over the top and dug out there by Frizzell. Over the top it needs to go, and a perfect placement and down for Yankee, and it's 11-6. Yankee looks up at the basketball hoop that's placed down. And a serve that goes out on her first attempt. And point on the service error goes to Stevens Point. Now Olivia Stroik, the senior for Stevens Point. Right hand, jump serve. And into the net it goes, and it's 12-7. Again, other action tonight. Wausau East is over at Marshfield. Jason Zaleski has the call of that one for you. And the serve by Wagner over the top, dug out by Lernken. Far side, right hand, kill attempt, the attack, and down for Doken again. 13-7. As I was mentioning earlier, the Wisconsin Rapids football team only needing 2 more wins to clinch a playoff spot. Dug out, Hughes sets it up right in the middle, and right hand smash, and sets it up again off the face of the Rapids player. Over on it is Mansell, sets it up far side, right hand, dug out again, set over there for Rusin. And another nice rally here. Broen, right hand, dug out by Lernken. Sets it up to Rusin. Right hand over the top. It needs to go. Diving stop there. Sets it up on the far side. Right hand. over the top for Fisher, and the point goes to Wisconsin Rapids. What a rally that was. What a volley, and Wisconsin Rapids gets the point. 13-8. Kylie Ellis will serve it up. Her team only down 5. Right hand over the top it goes. Dug out from the back row by Hermansky. Right hand attack, and it's out. Rapids trying to get right back into this one, 13-9. Ellis back to serve. Right hand, dug out back row again. Sets it up to Zruzen. Right hand right over the top of the block. Goes Zwicker. Tipped at the net goes Zruzen, and the point down for Stevens Point. And it's 14-9. Good crowd on hand here tonight. Again, the SPASH JVs making all the noise for the Panthers. Have Wisconsin Rapids students and parents sitting right to the right of us, along with the SPASH parents. Right hand, blocked to the net, set up again for Rusin. And the attack into the net it goes. An attack and error for Stevens Point, and it's 14-10. Have a whole slate of football for you tomorrow, as usual on the Zaleski Sports network of pages. And back to serve goes Molly Frizzell, who had a nice little run of her own. Dug out by Larkin, and an ace for Molly. Frizzell with the ace. And it's 14-11. No team has called a timeout yet. The right hand of Frizzell, dug out by Larkin in the back row, sets it up for Rusin. Right hand blocked to the net, but it will get down, and the kill will go to Andrea Zwicker. And it's 15-11. Maddie Donkin back to serve. And right over the top, dug out there by Wagner. Sets up on the back row. Nicely dug out there by Rusin. Sets up on the left side, blocked to the net, and a block there by Clendenning and by Elliott. And it's 15-12. Morgan Elliott back to serve, right hand swing. Rusin sets up in the middle and tipped by McLaughlin, and into the net it goes. A Red Raider was in the net, and point goes to Stevens Point. 16-12 here in set number 1. Best 3 out of 5, play to 25, and right into the net goes McLaughlin's serve, and Larkin comes back in. As does Hughes for Rapids, as does Fisher. Just 4 seniors on this Lincoln team, along with 3 juniors. Dug out, Rusin sets it up. Back row goes Larkin with the right hand and out. 16-13. As Lydia, 16-14, just a 2-point game. Lydia Hughes back to serve, one of the juniors. And Larkin hits it with her left hand just barely, and she's got to hit it over on the third ball. Sets it up for Wagner. Hughes sets it. Right hand blocked at the net, but couldn't get it down. And Taylor Cashman with the kill. And the timeout goes to SPASH. It's 16-15. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School. Lydia Hughes back to serve. And off the timeout, a service error, and it's 17-15. And a substitute comes in. That's Taylor Hermansky. And she'll try to extend this lead. Just a 2-point lead for Stevens Point. Hughes sets it up. Far side, tipped at the net, and a lift there, and point goes to Wisconsin Rapids. Just a 1-point set here in the first go-around. As Taylor Mansell will be back to serve, a 5'4" senior. Trying to give her team the lead here, and a long serve out. Won't get the job done there, and it's 18-16. Give SPASH free points. And back to serve will go Olivia Stroik. Right hand, right over the top of the tape, and an ace for Olivia Stroik. 19-16. Stroik trying to finish this set out. Needs 6 more points. Over the top of the tape it goes. Dug out by Wagner. Hughes sets it up. Right hand over the top. Went Cashman. Right hand blocked to the net, but it will get down in Wisconsin Rapids, on the Wisconsin Rapids side, and it's 20-16. SPASH has used 1 timeout. Wisconsin Rapids yet to use 1. Yet to use any. Strike over the top, dug out again by Wagner, and Hughes can't make the play, and another point for SPASH, and Coach Valton will use a timeout. 21-16 in favor of the SPASH Panthers. Back to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School, where the SPASH Panthers have a 21-16 lead here in set number 1. And Olivia Stroik will be back to serve again. Her team up by 5. Coach Valton using her first timeout. And Stroik will try to finish it off. Right hand over the top of the tape, and the timeout worked for Wisconsin Rapids. Stroik serves it into the net. 21-17. Haley Wagner trying to get her team back into this. Down 4. Right hand jump serve, and dug out in the back row. Sets it up to Zruzen. Far side right hand into the net it goes for Doken. And it's 21-18. Again, first one to 25, win by 2. Wagner trying to get her team into the 20s in her service time. Dug out there by Larkin. Set up, far side, right hand off the top of the block. Dug out again. Over the top goes Bronin, and it's blocked to the net. Hughes has to hit it over and into the net or across the line. I'm not sure which one was called, but either way, point goes to Stevens Point. 22-18. Maggie Larkin. Arnick back to serve. Right hand over the top of the tape. Dug out by Bronin. Set up by Hughes. And try to push it over. She did. Bronin sets up. Hughes again. Back row. Backside goes Fisher. And it will be just in for the point for Lincoln. And a couple of substitutions back in. Comes Kylie Ellis along with Azalea Clendenning. 22-19. Ellis with the right-hand swing and dug out. And over the top, and she was over the top too much, went Morgan Elliott. Hit the top of the tape with her hand, and coming back in goes Andrea Zwicker. And Miranda Rusin will be back to serve, 23-19. And the right hand swing from Rusin, jump serve, dug out, set up, Clendenning left hand, and nicely done there by Stroik. Back row attack, and down it goes. Olivia Stroik puts her team in set point number 1. 24-19. Miranda Rusin trying to finish it off here. Couple of dribbles of the ball and a right-hand jump serve. Dugout back row, sets it up for Clendenning. Left hand and out. And SPASH will take set number 1, 25-19. And we will be back with set number 2 right after this.
Hewitt's Meat has been producing the highest quality meat in the area since 1939. From chicken to pork, beef to seafood, here you'll find only the best. Try our award-winning summer sausage and snack sticks, made from only the highest quality cuts, no fillers. And good luck choosing between our 34 flavors of brats. Stop by for lunch and grab a made-to-order sub, burger, or salad. And don't forget all the canned goods, salsas, pickles, pizzas, and more. All locally sourced. Hewitt's Meat in Marshfield and Tomahawk.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School as Wisconsin Valley Conference volleyball action continues here tonight. The SPASH Panthers and the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. SPASH took set 1, 25 19. And at one point, Rapids got it within a point. I think it was 17-16. A couple of service errors, a couple of attacking errors, and SPASH was able to crawl away with a 25-19 win in the first set. As you saw, between sets are fine sponsors. If you got something going on, make sure you go to the sponsors in between or during your commercial break, and between the banners set below. Clendenning with a kill, and 1-0 for Wisconsin Rapids. Again, if you need something, if something's going on and you need it done, check out the sponsor banners that help us bring you live free sports all fall long. Dug out by Lernke. Set up, right hand, Doken, down, kill, point, Stevens Point. Bring you live free high school sports throughout the fall, winter, spring, even summer this past year, covering Legion baseball. And Doken back to serve again. Right hand right over the top of the tape. Nicely dug out there. And 2 hits by Lydia Hughes. And it's 2-1. And make sure you go out and thank those sponsors to help us put these games on, because if they know that you're watching, they'll continue to help us bring you these sports. Hughes set over the top. Larkin, right hand, right over the top of the block. Goes Zwicker. Right hand, dug out by Larnick. Rusin dives and sets up again. Hughes sets it. Trying for the attack. Right hand down and into the net go the SPASH defenders. And point to Wisconsin Rapids. As I had mentioned, football, all sorts of football for you tomorrow night. Have that scheduled for you in just a moment, including Wisconsin Rapids, Lincoln, and Assumption. But back to serve, a right hand over the top of the tape it goes for Molly Frizzell. Sets it up and off the block from the attack from Stroik. Tipped at the net, and the point down for Wisconsin Rapids. They have a 3-2 lead. We'll have Marshfield at Stevens Point. That game starts at 5 o'clock because of the Pacelli doubleheader that starts at 7. So Marshfield and SPASH from Gerke Field. That one's dug out from the back row. Sets it up through the block, and Larnick sets it with the attack, and down, and the kill for Doken. And it's all knotted up at 3. As I mentioned, DC Everest at Wisconsin Rapids. Jason Zaleski will have the call of that one for you. Assumption is at Athens tomorrow. Paul Knopf will have that call for you. Again, all of them will be live, and that one hits out. Assumption at Athens can be heard or can be seen. Everest at Rapids can be seen and heard. Marshfield at SPASH can be seen and heard. Miscommunication for Wisconsin Rapids, and the point goes to Stevens Point. We'll have highlights of Neilsville Granton at Spencer Columbus. And for the final time, Greenwood at Loyal. We'll have highlights of that one as well. Greenwood heading to 8-man next year. And the kill will lift on the attack. And the point will go to Stevens Point. They lead 6-3. As I had mentioned, Greenwood heading to 8-man next year. They're undefeated on the year. And then Saturday, Altoona will be at Eau Claire Regis. A special broadcast for you there. Jason Zaleski will have the call of that one. Elliott over the top, partially blocked. Rusin sets it up. Strike. No, that wasn't strike. That was Zwicker. Right-hand attack. Dug out back row by McLaughlin. And partially blocked at the net. It was. And over the top on a push and into the net. Error from Olivia Stroik. If applicable, we'll have highlights of Waiwiga at Amherst. A new stadium opening over there in Amherst, and dug out by Larnick from the back row, and a double hit. And Rapids is right back in it, 6-5. See if we can get you a score from Marshfield and Wausau East as that one goes into the net. 7-5. As Wausau East took set number 1, and Marshfield leads in set 2, 13-8. And Hughes sets it up. Nicely done, nicely played. Set up for Rusin in the middle, over the top, and dug out. Has to try and punch it over for Fisher, and unsuccessfully. And SPASH is an 8-5 lead. Dug out by Wagner in the back row, and has to play it on the third ball. Stroik pushes it over again, dug out by Wagner, and over the top, over the line on an incredible hustle play by Haley Wagner. And the point will go to Stevens Point. Taylor Hermansky back to serve, and a dug out there by Frizzell. Pushes it over. Lernick can't get to it. And a point for Wisconsin Rapids. 9-6 in favor of the SPASH Panthers. As I mentioned, Marshfield dropped the first set. They dropped the first set. They're heading the second set 13-8. Stroik, back line, and it just drifts out. And it's 9-7. 2 weeks ago, the Marshfield Tigers came into Wisconsin Rapids and took down the Red Raiders in straight sets. That was opening night of the NFL. As Stroik sets up for Rusin, right hand. Ellis, Wagner over the top, no, into the net it goes. And SPASH first team to 10. The Milwaukee Brewers getting a huge 5-1 win today. They're half a game up on the Cubs as the Cubs and Cardinals play. Cardinals up 2-1 on the Cubbies in Chicago. Larnick sets it up over the top and needs to go on the third ball. It is. And Wagner sets it. Right hand and a double hit. Look out. And a lift there from Hermansky. And it's 10-8. The Jacksonville Jaguars 14-0 over the Tennessee Titans. The Titans look to be just about unstoppable last week. In week 1. In week 1 when they destroyed the Cleveland Browns. Right hand into the net, it goes again for Token, and it's 10-9. Jaguars having troubles of their own with Jalen Ramsey, but they lead 14-0 over the Tennessee Titans. Dug out by Larnick in the back row, sets it up to Rusin. Right hand on the left side, dug out by Wagner. And can't get to it. Mansell couldn't get to it, and a point for SPASH. Right hand for Larnick. Sets it up, has to hit it over. Top of the tape. Point down for Rusin. Gardner Minshew, 5 of 6 for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns already. Contrary for Marcus Mariota, 2 for 5. 2 for 5 for 23 yards. And now a miscommunication. No, it was not touched. So the point will go to Wisconsin Rapids. So the back line judge said it was not touched. And it's 12-10 in favor of Stevens Point. My apologies on that one. I was looking at the NFL score, and then I look up, and a little controversy here. 12-10. Wagner sets it up, dug out by Stroik. Rusin. Larnick in the back row, just pushes it over, and just barely able to get it over. Pushed it over on the second ball. Right hand, Bronin, and into the net go the SPASH Panthers, and just like that again, it's a 1-point game. 1-point set. As the Rapids student section getting the crowd into it. Wagner, Larnick sets it up. Rusin, right hand, and blocked out. As again, I think that one was off the top of the tape. So it should be point Wisconsin Rapids. I don't think it got over the top of the tape. Could be a tie game here at 12-12. Let's see what the final verdict is. And now she'll talk to the official backline official here, as Molly Williams trying to ask for an explanation, as it was tipped and out, and it will go to Stevens Point. So 1 point going to each side. 1 point controversially going to Wisconsin Rapids. This one going to SPASH, and it's 13-11 here in the second set. And Miranda Rusin will be back to serve. A swing of the right hand, and over the top it goes. Dug out back row by Mansell. Clendenning left hand down. Azalea Clendenning with the kill. And just like that, back to a 1 point game. Don't forget, every Monday morning on WFHR and WDLB in Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, respectively, Jason Zaleski and I have a recap of NFL and hopefully a little bit of college this week, as the Wisconsin Badgers take on the Michigan Wolverines on Saturday morning, starting at 11 o'clock from Camp Randall Stadium. And over the top it goes, dug out by Wagner, and an ace for Maddie Doken. Have a recap of the NFL from weekend past, and a look forward, and another ace for Maddie Doken. 16-12 in favor of Stevens Point. Getting the location from Coach Williams. Goes Doken. Set up, and Hughes just able to get it. Larnick sets up, back row, right hand, and with the attack, Larnick sets it up for Rusin on the far side. Stroik, Lydia Hughes. And over the top it goes. Larnick sets it up. Rusin again, right hand, and another dig out there. Bronin, right hand off the antenna. Another nice rally goes into the favor of